This game does not have a very large spread at all. Eagles at Vikings. I saw Eagles 3.5s earlier in the week. We're down to 2. Saw some 1.5s out there yesterday. This Eagles team trying to get things back on track after 2 straight losses. Their offense has looked kind of in shambles. They're having player-only meetings in the parking lot. And the Vikings are coming off of a bye week. They've had time to rest and get ready for this one. J.J McCarthy not going for the Vikings. It'll be Carson Wentz again against his former team, Joe. A little revenge angle here for good old Carson Wentz. Vikings home field advantage too. Like I will just throw that out there. That's a top 5 home field advantage, I believe. So I'm leaning towards taking the Vikings today. I mean, +2, take them on the money line to win outright. I kind of like Minnesota in this one.
I'd agree with you about the home field. Very interesting because sounds like McCarthy's healthy enough. He's healthy enough to be their emergency quarterback. That's what they said. Mm-hmm. He's the emergency guy, and Wentz is still out there. Okay. It was 2 games, but Wentz has been better. I know it sounds crazy to say. Eagles fans don't want to hear it because he's trash, right? He's been better than what they were seeing out of McCarthy in the first couple of games. He's been an average quarterback, and I think that's what they were looking for. They have an above-average defense. They have an elite coaching staff that's had a couple of weeks to get ready for this game. You mentioned the home field, not a fun place to play. I hear a lot of complaints about the Cards stinking today. I think this is a really good game at 1 o'clock Eastern. I'm looking forward to it. It sounds like strong opinions on both sides. As the Eagles are going through those struggles, that fan base does not want to lose to Carson Wentz today. They do not. That would be 3 straight losses, and then, boom, another dagger. You lose to Wentz. What do they have going for them? Every time we see them, they've been going through their struggles. Last time we saw them, they're losing to the Giants on Thursday Night Football. I'm not backing the Eagles as a road favorite here. I do like the Vikings. More and more I think about it in this matchup. They've got the best unit on the field. If you're waiting for this offensive explosion from Philadelphia, I don't think this is the week. Not in this matchup, not playing up there. I like the Vikings. I think there's a reason that this number is getting even closer and closer to the pick'em. What do you think, Jason?
I think I want nothing to do with this game. The only thing I have anywhere with this game is I've got, $10 to turn into $2,000. Like 10 guy anytime touchdown, for bleeps and giggles. And so do I have a Hurts first half touchdown in there? I do, but that's it. So that's 1/10 of a $10 bet. The part about this that I'm intrigued to see is this Eagles offensive line. And I guess Dickerson's going to play. They're allowing the 3rd highest pressure rate in the NFL. Like everybody's going crazy on Hurts, and I get it. He hasn't been good. He doesn't look like he wants to push the ball in the windows. He's uber conservative, just wants to win the game. But the offensive line hasn't been good. And you're going to tell me that Saquon Barkley somehow averaging – think about how many runners in the NFL, like how many running backs average over 71 yards per game on the ground. Like there's not a ton right now in the league. Go look it up. Saquon's averaging 71.1 less per game than he did a year ago. Like, that's impossible. Like, that's not all him. Like, does the offensive coordinator suck? Yes, he sucks. Is he making it through the season? I'm not so sure. But, like, the offensive line's got to take some culpability here, too. We know Flores loves the blitz, second highest blitz rate in the NFL. Hurts has a rating of 115 against the blitz, but is that blitz more about stopping the run and blowing up Saquon on early downs behind the line of scrimmage? I think it might be. I mean, Minnesota's the number 2 pressure-generating team, and the Eagles, again, 3rd worst pressure rate allowed. That might tell the tale. I think the Eagles win at the end of the day. I don't love it. I'm not putting any of my money on it. They've been outgained in every game they've played. They've been outscored 52-17 in their last 5 quarters of football. So, no, I can't get there on them. I also think, though, that Minnesota, the quarterback situation gives me pause. Some of their injuries give me pause. And the Eagles have won a lot of regular season football games the last few years, but I couldn't get there on them averaging 4.7 yards per play. Like, I just couldn't against that defense. Might be a real ugly under game. I don't know. If you made me bet something on this game, I might try to take that total up a couple of points and go under.
The quarterback situation in Minnesota is extremely interesting. I talked to Pete Bursich yesterday, who's the Vikings analyst for Vikings radio. And I mean, he said, yeah, J.J. McCarthy slowly working his way back. He's had a lot going on, just had a new baby. They're just kind of letting him what? We're doing paternity leave now?
Oh,
we're doing paternity
for
leave
a
in
month?
the NFL. And I don't
What is going on?
Fishy
spin zone.
Pete was not reporting anything. He was just kind of going through all of the things, but adding that on, what are we doing? JJ McCarthy, this is like Kenny just said in our chat, this is a soft benching for him. They're protecting him a little bit, waiting, and Carson Wentz has been serviceable for the time being, that they're going to continue to ride with him. But it's not a good situation right now with the quarterback in Minnesota.
We talked before about the Flacco and the ramifications for Flacco in Cleveland, right, where they gave him away. Let's be real about Minnesota. Whatever you think of Sam Darnold, he played like an MVP for them. He's playing like an MVP for Seattle. Yeah. You took this other kid in the first round to replace him. Yep. You stood by that kid, even though he was hurt all last year. And there were a lot of people in the league who were like, ooh, we think he'll be good with O'Connell eventually, but, it's going to take years, plural. And then he plays for 3 weeks, and now we're talking about extended paternity leave? I mean, what? No.
Ridiculous.
Also, he had this baby a month ago.
Carson Wentz is cooked. This kid's got to play. He's got to start learning now. What, we're hiding him from the Eagles?
Essentially.
No, that's why I can't get behind them, because that's something, and I'm a big Kevin O'Connell guy, but this does not pass my smell test. And so it's probably not passing the smell test of the players. And it'd be one thing if Wentz was looking like Flacco, or Wentz was even looking like Aaron Rodgers. He's looking like Wentz.
And they sold it hard all offseason, too. A lot of national reporters. Oh, well, let me tell you, he was in the office with O'Connell every week when he was injured. We were preparing for this moment. This kid's such a great leader. Like that national game against the Bears to start the season, they got everybody to buy in. And now you're selling this? Come on, I don't like this at all. I mean, this is kind of making me want to switch my pick. But I'll still stick with the Vikings for this week. But big picture, I don't like what they're doing. I don't like the development. And it does feel like, okay, either you're good enough to play or you aren't.
Yeah.
Oh, he's good enough to play if we have injuries. So then he's benched. So
he's 23 years old, man. You're going with a 40-year-old over him, and he's not on the injury report. He's not inactive. He's not, he needs 2 more weeks. He's been practicing.
He's the backup quarterback today. That's what he is. He is a backup quarterback today.